know, man. I mean, it has potential to be a hit. He's like, well, it's not a hit. Jerk. But I love that people like kind of walk down the aisle to this song. This has been a part of some people's weddings, and this one couple in particular were from Australia, and they sent me a video of them walking. They like, hey, we walked down the aisle to your song. My wife walked down the aisle, and I said, cool, send me a video. So they sent me a video of it, but there was no audio. I just find that so ironic and funny. And I'm just like, cool. So this song is called "So Do I Love You." Like everything I do, it came from a place of pain. But it depends how I sing it. It could be sad, but it doesn't have to be sad. For you two, he was just saying how you guys used to listen to the song, and that's how Little Baby was made while the song was playing. So there is an echo. I'll let the people that know to do the echo, to invite everyone else into the echo, so we can all echo. Like Socrates loved the truth, like Sherlock Holmes loved the proof, like a child loves balloon, like a zoologist loves baboon. So do I love you. 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 Like a pilot loves his wings, and like an angel loves to sing, like a ballerina loves to dance, and like a criminal loves a second chance. So do I love you. 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 Like a baker loves dough, like a philosopher loves to know, like a comic loves laughs, like a toddler loves a bubble bath. So do I love you. 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 With a love that will last through the shadows that I cast from life and its pain, cold winds and the rains. Well, I will always run my fingers through your hair, and I will always be at your side right there, like Johnny loved June, like flowers love to bloom, and like a knight loves a princess, and like a mother bird loves to nest. So do I love you. 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 Good job. I skipped a little bit of the timeline. So I was only doing poetry. So at that time, I never played guitar. So I didn't start playing guitar until maybe 2006. It's called late 2005. I think this track was released early 2007. Never really had intentions of being a singer except a hardcore band, which I was in a hardcore cover band called Run for the Beach, and I would wear the, we actually Run for Cover, but we would change our theme as we went along. This is before there were those flat televisions, so we only had those really big ones that I still use to watch football on. They're like literally $2 at Goodwill now. So we took one of those big TVs and put it on top of the speaker. And we played Jaws, and then I had on a shark outfit that was just these blue tights and had a big shark head on the top, and then just came out and killed it. And we did when we would run for the beach, we opened up for Norma Jean, and we would play like Figure 4, NIV, and Hate Breed songs. And I got to be the singer in a hardcore band and flip off to the stage, and it was awesome. One time, so the venue I ran, we would play there, so we had a little stage, but there was a hole up top where a TV used to be. Well, I made a banner out of just paper, and I wrote "Run for the Beach" on it, or "Run for Cover," one night, and then everyone's like, "Where'd Bradley go?" During the middle of the song, "Where'd Bradley go?" Boom, I came busting through the top, jumped over the drummer to the front of the crowd, and I took out this one kid that looked like Screech. Straight up, I'll never forget his face. I'm just like, yeah, flying, and he just goes, and literally I just landed on this one bro. It was so funny. It's one of my favorite memories of him just being like, oh. So that was the only singing I'd ever done up to me being with this one woman who I met through doing concerts, and we would drive around the country in my van, Lil Bean, and I would just sing to her Johnny Cash songs, and I sang to her my friend Philip songs, and I would just sing as we drove, and she just loved it, and then just always sang to her. So it just kind of, that was how I started singing, just to my girl. So when I was on a European tour, I'm in Amsterdam, sitting on the sidewalk, and then suddenly I'm like, I've been alone for my whole life, I never had a real girlfriend or a wife, I was doing all right, I was doing just fine. And then I found you, and typically everything had come to me up to that point with more like, well, I had been alone for my whole life, never had a girlfriend or really whatever it was, but that one came with this melody, with this like, so I'm sitting there and I just go, man, I'm writing a song, I don't know how to play guitar, I need to get a guitar. I bought a guitar, worked with this dude named Isaiah, who I met at a show in Kentucky. I said, hey man, you want to write a record with me? He's like, yeah, I got a place we can stay. So I moved to Kentucky for the summer, 40-acre property next to a tobacco farm in Winchester, Kentucky. And we wrote this album. I would do the lyrics and the melody, and he would pick up the guitar and he would jam, and that was when we did our first music album in 2007. So that's kind of, so there's some of the transition. So Isaiah played the guitar on all the tracks, but 2 of them on that album. But the first one I ever wrote was a song called Dakota, which is just G, C, D minor, and A minor, which is all you really ever need. That's really all you need. And so it's called Dakota. And I like to tell the story of, I wrote it on my dad's house next to a fake fire, gas. And I remember getting the mixes to the album and sitting in his office, listening to it on the computer. And I remember my uncle being there washing dishes with my father, and him going, is that Bradley singing? And my dad was like, yeah. And my uncle goes, and people like that. and my dad goes, I guess so. So even when I started singing, my family had like a 4 or 5 year period of not knowing what I do. Like, they just didn't understand it. They're like, I remember my uncle's my bro. My uncle's like one of my best friends, okay? So I had like an absent father for a major chunk of 7 years, there was pretty much no father. So my uncle became my bro, but he's also very intellectual and political, and we would just go at it, man, go at it. But I remember him one time just being like, Bradley, none of us really know what you do. And I'm like, what do you mean? I wrote a book and I make albums. Like, what's the problem? So for whatever reason, there was this mental block between my family kind of accepting what I did. Or I could go on tour, be successful, and I'd come home for a month and I would write, and my dad would be like, well, you need to get a job. What do you mean get a job? I just made 10 grand, Dad. Like, what are you talking about? Or you can get a job at McDonald's or something. You just need to sit around. And I'm like, dude, that's not how the life of the artist works. So he never got it. And now I just accepted a teaching job in Salt Lake, and I just said, Dad, you can finally be proud of me. I said, I got a job being a teacher. I've been telling you need to do that for years, but you never listen to me. But they're supportive, but in their weird way. Like, you know. They just want me to.
Oh, you want some more coffee, bud?
No, it's good. They just want me to make babies and get married and all that. And I'm like, it's not that easy.